Greetings, everyone. You will recall that when we met the officials in the office of the Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Leonard Striper, they did indicate to us that they were going to issue a statement with respect to the future of the Zimbabwe exemption permit. We note also that there have been a lot of panic that the deadline to apply for waivers is 29 November 2024. We've been saying that it is not today, but people have been panicking in our groups, people panicking, and we've been saying, please calm down. Now they've issued the statement. Let me read the statement by the Department of Home Affairs, issued on the 29th of November 2024. It says, notice to all Zimbabwean exemption permit holders. Minister's Immigration Directive number 15 of 2024. Extension of validity of exemption granted in terms of section 31 bracket 2 bracket B of the Immigration Act 2002, Act number 13 of 2002. I, Dr. L.A. Striper, MP, Minister of Home Affairs, with the powers bestowed upon me in terms of section 31 bracket 2 bracket B of the Immigration Act, have decided to extend the validity of the Zimbabwean Exemption Permit ZEP until 28 November 2025 in order for me to fulfill the duty placed on me by the Gauteng High Court to consult the affected ZEP holders and all other stakeholders on the future of the current dispensation. The reactivation of the Immigration Advisory Board is currently underway, and its first task will be to consider, advise, and enable the steps required for compliance with the order of the High Court on the future of the ZEP. In order to give the IAB time to properly do its work and a fair process to be followed, I directed that 1. Existing ZEPs shall be deemed to remain valid for the next 12 months. 2. No holder of a ZEP may be arrested, ordered to depart, or be detained for purposes of deportation or deported in terms of Section 34 of the Immigration Act for any reason related to him or her not having any valid exemption certificate. 3. The holder of an exemption certificate may be allowed to enter into or depart from the Republic of South Africa in terms of Section 9 of the Immigration Act, read together with the Immigration Regulations 2014, provided that he or she complies with all other requirements for entry into and a departure from the Republic, save for the reason of not having a valid visa endorsed in his or her passport. And 4. No ZEP holder should be required to produce a valid exemption certificate, visa, or any authorization letter to remain in the Republic as contemplated in Section 32 bracket 1 of the Immigration Act when making an application for any category of the visa for temporal sojourn in the Republic as contemplated in Section 10 bracket 2 of the Immigration Act. Any inquiry related to the content of this directive should be directed to the Department's contact center. The email address is provided there. So that's the end of the statement. That's directive 4. That's directive, sorry, not directive 4. Let me scroll. It's directive 15 of 2024. So the ZEP has been extended according to this directive. So it is not today that the application stops. So the Zimbabwe exemption permit is extended up to November 2025. So your ZEP is valid up to November. I'm trying to check the exact date which I have just read. Up to November 2025. 28 November up to 28 November 2025, right? iZimbabwe exemption permit isi-extendiwe kuze kuyefika u-28 November 2025. Sithemba sonke siyakuzwisisa. Abanye bese bekhala bethi kuyavalwa namuhla, abanye kuma-chat group bembatshela ukuthi hayi zwaneni bazoletha istatement. Let us be patient. So istatement nansi libe lela ngehle. Please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, please do follow us. Otherwise, goodbye.